Oh, you were recording this whole time? Man, I've been having this shit on the whole time. Oh, yeah, dude, I had this shit on, man.
Hi, I'm the window lady. I make all recycled goods in Oakland, and they're all one-of-a-kind pieces, mostly out of neckties. I sell here at First Friday every month. Here's my card. I know I have food in my mouth.
So, this used to be our old neighborhood. We were in this neighborhood for about 7 years. So we kind of saw the beginning of this whole happen out of nowhere, where this was a lot of crackheads, a lot of poor Black and Latino and Southeast Asian folks that lived here. And as Oakland got gentrified, this whole scene happened. And it's beautiful because it's this culture experience. People come out here. Major cities should look like this all the time. But one thing I do want to say is that people in Oakland, Black and brown folks, working class folks, we've been trying to do this for years. And we show up for the first hour, we're shut down. So I think it's very deep that it took outsiders to come in and create this so that we could actually participate in it. So it's a beautiful thing, you know, and this year the city of Oakland tried to shut it down. This was the first year that Art Murmur acknowledged Black History Month in 8 years, you know, and when Art Murmur finally acknowledged Black History Month for the first time this year, the flavor of Art Murmur changed. More locals started coming out because Black folks and brown folks felt they could, you know, this is a spot for us now. So I think it's a beautiful thing. I think it should happen all the time, not just once a month. I think it needs to happen every weekend, if not every night. And I think it should be always open for anyone to participate. And I think in hindsight, if other cities can learn from this, because gentrification is happening across the United States, for folks who love the flavor of the urban experience, you're not gonna have the urban experience if you get rid of the people who are here first. That's all.
What's gentrification?
Gentrification is like a systematic practice of development and redevelopment and economic development where you get rid of areas that have been considered blighted and you get rid of the existing impoverished class that's there by creating laws that make things they do, how they live or their poverty status a crime. So then you can now criminalize and lock up people for things that weren't criminal before, and you empty out entire neighborhoods and then have an entire marketing plan that the city pays this is all public information, that the city pays millions of dollars to send out this marketing plan to other folks who are more financially stable. That's the gentry class. Gentry class is it's a word from slavery days. The slave owners were the gentry class. Gentry means that you have land. So when you gentrify an area, you remove the existing people that are there who don't have land, who are not of the upper class, and you market to bring in the gentry. That gentrification is happening across the United States, like right now.
Yo, this is Positive Funk reporting live here at the Okland Art Murmur, where every Friday of the month, no, cut.
Hey, this is your focus, dude.
First Friday of the month.
See this? It's gonna focus you in and out. Unless you're on automatic. We'll just leave it on automatic. Can you white balance me?
Yep.
All right, 5. Oh shoot, there's some shade.
Hello. Hi. I'm with the Cal State East Bay paper. Just doing a documentary on the Art Murmur. What are your thoughts about that?
About Art Murmur?
Yeah.
I think it's really great. You know, I only found out about it last month, and I lived in Oakland for over 30 years.
Wow.
Yes, and so I don't know how, I know how I found it, because there was a friend of mine was exhibiting his watercolors.
Okay.
Today I have a friend who's exhibiting his photographs. But last time I came down here, I was just mesmerized. It's like,
You know, that's a similar story to me. I didn't know about this until last month.
yeah,
And it was a friend that introduced me to it.
yeah.
And I think it is amazing. It's just amazing. So you're here to support your friend?
I'm here. Well, I'm here to support, you know, everybody. But what I loved about last time and when I came down here was, I think it's a street over, where all the what do you call it? I'm European, so I have to search for words sometimes.
Okay.
But where
can try to
all
help you.
the you know, the car mechanics are. Is that the street over?
I'm not familiar with the streets here.
Yeah. There's one street where there was. All, you know, where all the mechanics are working and they open up their garages and spaces for the artwork.
Okay.
And then there was another thing where they had, it was like an old, it was by the firehouse, which must be the street over, and they were shooting all this fire out in the air.
Wow.
It was pretty cool because it was getting dark, you know, when that was happening. So, yeah, I love it because, how can I explain this? I'm a photographer, so, you know, it's
Okay.
just, I mean, when you photograph and you're around art all the time, and I think it's a great thing. And I also like the name.
Art Murmur.
Yeah. Because I have a heart murmur, or had one when I was a kid.
Wow.
Yeah.
I think I have one of those too. But I did a lot of drugs when I was,
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
When you were younger?
yeah.
Where are you from?
I'm from here.
Oh, you're from here?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that'll do it, you know.
Yeah.
A little cocaine will kill your heart.
Yeah, but are you planning to maybe put any of your art into the Art Murmur next month?
Probably
or-
not, because I'm not that good, you know. And but you know what? I am getting inspired because I'm not working.
Uh-huh.
I'm getting inspired just by going in here and looking at the, what do you call it? The sculptures in there.
Okay.
Yeah, it's inspiring to see things. And the other thing that's inspiring me is that, you know, I'm a little bit older, so I've been through a lot of stuff, that there's a lot of entrepreneurs down here. And I think that's the future of America, is entrepreneurs, because, don't get me going to corporations, but I think I really support these people who are entrepreneurs and trying to, they're making clothes, jewelry, all kinds of stuff, and they're trying to sell it.
So what are your thoughts on corporations?
Not very good. I spent 16 years in one, and they laid me off last year. Yeah, and I fed them and paid for their salaries and all this stuff because I was in sales.
Okay.
Now you're gonna put this on, like on CNN, right?
Well, right now it's just for a documentary, Pioneer Web TV.
Yeah.
So, I mean, can I get your name if you wouldn't mind?
Oh, I don't mind. I'm Chris,
Okay.
and I'm Swedish. I've been here since I came when I was 17, you know, but it's a long time ago.
Yeah. I tend to notice that you're the second person I've interviewed today. When I ask them for their name, they get kind of
Of course we do. You
This
know?
is my first time.
Okay, so I'm going to tell you what my real name is. It's Kerstin Kogelius.
Wow.
That's my real name, Kerstin Kogelius.
That is a lovely name.
Thank you. Yeah, but you know, Americans can't pronounce it, so I go by Chris because nobody can pronounce it. So,
Wow.
yeah. So who are you doing the documentary for?
Cal State East Bay.
Oh, you are.
People are here and it's so diverse and it's wonderful.
And are you a regular to the Art Murmur?
No, this is the third time.
Your
I've
friends
been
can
here.
come in
Well,
and
my
join if
friends
they
have-
want. You come right up.
First time. We had a little function.
Okay.
Well, that's right. They're
so-
going to see Snow Patrol.
Oh, okay. Snow Patrol. Is that just a band on the street?
It's at the Fox.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, do you have any art in Art Murmur? Are you an artist?
No, I'm an artist in the garden.
Nice. What do you plant?
All kinds of things. All kinds of things, but I try to make it very artistic. I gotta go because they gotta go.
Okay, let me get out of your way then.
Have a great night.
Thank you for your time.
Broadway. This is culture right here.
Oakland culture.
This is telegraph.
And I don't like it. I don't like the way it is here.
Me too. I don't feel safe parking anywhere.
It's not about.
Oh, right there. In the park right there.
I feel like the city should be doing more to keep this place kept up. You know, I mean, hey, remember I was saying about crime in LA?
Yeah.
Well, in a way, that's what's going on here.
There's a lot of more people use the space back than you're accustomed to.
But just in a different way. It's not as like.
You're recording,
dirty.
right?
It's not as dirty as LA streets. Yeah, I'm recording.
LA's pretty.
But there's a lot of graffiti and rundown buildings, you know, not kept up. And the city's doing nothing to make it look more pleasing to the eye. And so crime is prevailing.
One good thing I like about art is that it doesn't really matter where you come from or how you dress up. What matters is what you show to people. Yeah, it doesn't really matter rich or poor or whatever. It's connect. It breaks, if you want, the barrier, between the rich and the poor. And that's something great, very inspirational. It doesn't matter where you come from.